Dear colleagues, I'd like to start my topic with a small introduce how the um, uh, Jesus, how the hmm, how the Russian SS forces had rocket strikes on the seaport in the Dunai River. Here, we have not controversy here. Due to the Dunai ports, in south west of Ukraine have service of the export trade of this country. Meanwhile, Ukraine do not support have a breaking the Moldavia territory, and this country also have a seaport in the Dunai River. So this is a very dangerous for the Moldova country, and Monsanto can to the destroy relationship with the Russian Federation. So this is therefore we have a provocation actions of the Russian forces for the tension, escalation, conflict, and involved in the conflict and the countries. So let's mostly go to the first part of my topic. How the actual Wagner rules allows to the continue the expand of the Russian aggression, but nobody doubt the Wagner groups in the modern situation is the this is occupation troops of the Kremlin. And again, nobody stopped. This is groups in by the Ukraine calculation 5,000 have a potential for the provocation, not against Latvia, Litva, who have borderlines with the Belarus in the north of the country, but in the west against Poland. Here I am must reminding how the data of the 17th of September 1939 have a tragedical page for the Poland history with the relationship of the former Soviet Union. Here, this is a was anecdote and the level fake historical. I must. I want to remember about it. Polish cavalrysts, the soldiers on the horse, attacked the Soviet tanks, not German, Soviet tanks, due to their comment uh, to said for that this is tanks was made out of the wood. So this is always anecdote. This is Soviet propaganda and historical historical fact. And before in the period of the Brezhnev, Soviet propaganda explained this is a fact about against the how the Polish horsemen attacked German tanks, and in the period of the 90s year, Russian propaganda explained how the this is fact how the Polish horsemen attacked Soviet tanks. So this is a very tragic tale, and certainly this is a very lovely. This is a crazy situation. But right now, Polish army have any weapon and the Abrams and Leopard II, and so this is. I don't know how the Wagner groups without the heavy weapon. Very terrible. And certainly the Wagner groups, if you know, have soldiers, the form of the prisoner people. So I think situation with this is a story start how the Kremlin to the advice to the Evgeny Prigozhin with the use of his previous experience. He sat in the prison 10 years in St. Petersburg to use the prison experience and to collect soldiers for the participation against the Ukraine, for the change or for the freedom and others. And so this is people become to demand our the government, in particular in the face of the Russian Defense Office, to the equal right with the mobilized and contract soldiers in the Russian Federation. And so this is certainly the conflict appeared and surrounding of Evgeny Prigozhin in the Bakhmut demand to the became to the demand find a decision. This is decision, as you know, was found, and Wagner Group right now in the west of the Belarus. So not only the Belarus, but if the Wagner Group will be attacked since the north, the territory of the Ukraine, for example, Rovinskaya Oblast, Chernigovskaya Oblast. This is a very biggest difficulties for the Belarusian leaders of Belarusian leaders of in the Minsk. Jesus. And before the second part of my topic, let's go to the and the last about the second part. The first part, the Russian Supreme Court approved how the legacy of the relationship with the leg of the claim into the troops, the prisoners people. So the this is back name, backside, but the in next period we can to the we can to ask, will be the second Wagner group in Russia? So, before second part of my topic, I like to tell how uh, the Texas governor Greg Abbott created a new border piling barrier between Texas and Mexico due to the stop for the stop the migrants stream into the United States. At this time, one of the borderline in the southwest of the United States, we have a river, Rio Grande. And here in the Rio Grande, Greg Abbott established the swinging water barrier, and the coast have the barrier also, and mostly wonders have possibility to the to do cross this is a river and to the enter in the United States of America. So Great Abbott have not a participation for the in the campaign 2024, but here totally we have a relationship with the White House and Texas due to the migrants policy which suffered of the Great Abbott. And certainly the one visit in El Paso, Joe Biden just opened this as a problem, but in the campaign, this is a politician game. Ron DeSantis, the real candidate of the campaign 2024, use become use this fact between Austin, the capital of the Texas, and Washington D.C. So the Ron DeSantis opened this is campaign. It's in this is a strong position. This is the right position of the campaign in the United States of America. And let's go to the Russia, where the Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin need to go to the Buryatia, where study situation with the defense plant and help with the local worker forces. So the Buryatia, Tuva, Khakassia have this is a South Republic in the South Republic of Siberia. Have nationality the relatives as the Mongol, and so the one of them have a region Sergei ago. But it's very interesting with the relationship of the loss of the general losses, according BBC calculation. This is a republic and maybe Dagestan had more numbers of the killed soldiers in the Ukraine in the Ukraine with the relationship of the 100 population, 100 number of the local people. Jesus, and totally in general I must tell the mostly losses of in the Ukraine story had not industrial in the towns. Mostly, Jesus, sorry. Mostly people Russian Federation losses since the agricultural sector. So nobody can avoid for the claim into the army, especially in the agricultural, the men who live in the countries. Jesus. Also, and totally the nationalities republic have not interest to lose a lot people do the Ukraine story are continuing. And so the Buryatia, this is south west of Republic in the east of the Baikal Lake. We have a relatively more relationship with the Mongol, and Mongol government and the border of the interference in the internal business of the Russian Federation protested about the claim lot men, the gender men, into the front of against the Ukraine. Here, this background may be not fact, but I must continue. The Russian propaganda become better to do better relationship with the China. This is not concurrence. This is not concurrent with how the Xi Jinping changed foreign chief of the foreign affairs Shu Gan out of the ministers of the foreign office in the Beijing. But it's a very good relationship how the 1E return the main foreign politician of the Chinese People Republic. I remembered how the John Kerry had warm words about this cooperation with this is one of the biggest politician of the China Communist Party at the 1A. So this is a relationship, also the here the situation in economical growth of the China allows to think about how the China business can do the more participation in the service. They create the service industry in the South Siberia. If you remember, China have a big plus saldo of the trade balance with the Russian Federation. But China basically get out of the Russia the raw. In particular, oil, the last half a year over 2023 was supplies into the China at a level more than 10.5 million ton. This is a big quantity, and Russian Federation have equal with the supplies of, yes, you are right, dear spectators, the equal supplies to China the oil at the level of the Saudi Arabia. And certainly the and right now, China people level have tension situation, tension relationship with the Russian in the diplomatic level. As Russia said, oil into the fire, put additional the grain story in the Black Sea. The heat of 1/3 for all grain out from the Ukraine, out of the quantity of 33 million ton were supplies in Turkey and China, and then Egypt. Uh, Egypt. This is a very big profit for the Turkey, Egypt, China, not only for the West Europe. Although we can very well-known fact to supply Ukraine great needs to Ireland, UK, Spain, French, Italy, etc. About Eastern countries, that is another of European Union, that is another story. And certainly this is additional occasion for the tension Russia and China. And certainly but here at the background, the main fact how the China have not investment in the territory of the Russian Federation, but they use Russia as a as the to as supplies for supplies the raw mineral oil, hydrocarbons, and also the agricultural the same. Jesus, and so the China, the main China is the main consumers not only feed, but not only rice, but the maize and the soybean. Soybean also China can to the use South Siberia lands for the plant or for the soybeans and other. So this is a very interesting idea for the agricultural business in the Russia by the Chinese. And the last topic of today, the how the stakeholder of the tweet have a reminder, have a rebranding of the tweet, one of the biggest social network of the world, world famous, and the state quarter of it change the logotype of this thing. So sorry, Russia caused this distribution, and I don't know how another distribution threat of the Zuckerberg, which have a rivals by in this ground with Elon Musk, are distribution in the territory of the Russian Federation. But I hope the soon we will get the answer of this question. So thank you. Bye bye.